This song. Hey. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, my name is Anya Satu and I am a South African YouTuber. So before I go into the video, I know like a lot of people have been sending me DMs like, listen, we're waiting for the dance. You said you're gonna dance for us. Hey, what, this one, that one, this one, that one. I'm just like, I said I was gonna dance if I reached 1,000 subscribers by March. Are we in March? I don't think so. I reached 1,000 subscribers when was it? On the 3rd of April. So technically, I didn't reach my goal, so I'm not gonna be dancing for you guys. However, I am planning on dancing, but it's not dancing as I had planned to. I'm just gonna be jamming to my favorite songs on my Congolese and Nigerian playlist, and that is it. I'm not dancing for you guys though. You guys didn't let me get to 1,000 subscribers by March, so I mean, like, I can't. You guys don't deserve it. But at least I'm saying that I'll do a little something for you. So I'm not sure when that's gonna come out, to be quite honest. I think that's just gonna be like a very random video. Okay, so let's get into this video. Some of you may know that I just reached 1,000 subscribers. I am just so excited and happy to be sharing my experiences and any advice and tips that I'm gonna give out today, because I really, like, naturally I'm just the type of person to just talk about experiences, and if it's gonna help the next person, then I'm willing to share it. So I've got 10 things that I've written down that could really help you guys, or even if you're not like wanting to be a YouTuber, if you're just curious to know how this thing works, then this video is definitely for you. Okay, so my first point is equipment, right? So with equipment, guys, when you're starting out with YouTube, you really don't need like a lot of things. You don't need cameras, like 5 cameras. You don't need ring lights. You don't need to go out of your way to get a camera. You don't need all these things, guys. If you have a phone that is a good quality, then you can use that. I mean, even me, till this day, as I'm talking to you now, I'm using my iPhone X. Like, I don't have a camera. I don't have all these elaborate things that people, YouTubers, have. I'm not saying that if you get it, it's a bad thing. But my point is that if you don't have the money to buy the stuff and you have a good quality phone, then you can use your phone. Like, there's no need for you to go out of your way to stress yourself, to stress other people to get that equipment. At the end of the day, people are looking more and focusing more on the content that you produce, more than the equipment that you have. Of course, it's nice to have a good quality video with all these things, but if you don't have it and you do feel like your phone is enough to produce the same content, then you should do it. And even with a ring light is a good investment, but if you don't have a ring light, it's still okay. Like, when I started out with YouTube, I didn't have a ring light, and I'd always time when I'm gonna shoot or record videos rather. So I would target during the day between like 11 and 2, when the sun is like on my side. I get that natural lighting coming in. Even today I still do that, because it's not every time when I get to record at night. Just having a ring light helps with being flexible. Like, you don't have to wake up and say, okay, now it's time for me to record because it's during the day. A ring light just allows you to record at your own time, at your own convenience, and all of that stuff. So if you don't have all that equipment, like, it really is okay. You can save up for it at a later stage or whatever. But if you have a good quality phone, then that's more than okay. And also, if you don't have like stands to hold a phone and all that stuff, guys, you won't believe it, when I started out with YouTube, I literally just had my phone. Like, I just had my phone. I know I didn't have my laptop yet, And so what I would do is that I would edit it on iMovie on my iPhone. So that's how it was. And even when I had to hold up my phone, because I didn't have a ring light, I didn't have a tripod then. So what I would do is that I'll be piling books, piling until the phone is my level, so that it doesn't look somehow, you know, because some people, they record from down here and then it looks a bit off. So but that's what I did in the beginning. You just need to make a plan. There's always a plan without you having to like go out of your way completely. And then after that, you know, I got my laptop, thank God. I used to edit on my phone, but I also used to use my brother's laptop as well, but we don't even live together, so it was a bit stressful. So what I would do is that I would record about 4 or 5 videos, and then when I see him, that's when I'll edit everything and then just schedule it. So you can always make a plan, guys. You can literally always make a plan. There's always like an option. The next point is with editing softwares, with thumbnails, getting music, all that stuff, you can always research, guys. Researching how to create your own thumbnails, researching about how you can add music to your music to your videos, researching about editing softwares. I knew that iMovie was an editing software, but I also knew that Final Cut Pro was is a editing software. It's just that it's like, how much? Like 6,000 to get the app. So I'm like never mind, I am not going to pay 6,000 when editing app. I think with me, because I have YouTuber friends, so Tiana Fita, she's a YouTuber. She really helped me as well with my YouTube when I started out, and she would always advise like, do this, do that. And also another close friend of mine, Benita, she really helped me with editing. So with editing, getting music and all that stuff, like they really helped me. So you can always just ask around, research, even if it's not your friends or your friends don't know, you can just always hit up a YouTuber and be like, listen, I just need help with this or that. If they don't help, a lot of other YouTubers that are willing to help. So it's just about you finding the right people and just asking, like just ask and research as well. The internet has a whole lot of editing apps, especially like for thumbnails. And so I'm just gonna leave everything like in the description box, or take screenshots and show you apps that I used to create my thumbnails and things like that. So that's basically it. Okay, then the third thing that I would like to mention is you have to have the passion. Just as for any job, for anything that you're studying, for any business, you really have to have the passion for what you're doing. Like for me, I said it, like naturally I'm just a person like that wants to help people. So the reason why I started YouTube was because I saw that a lot of people were asking me about how I manage my hair, the things that I use, the routines that I do, and things like that. And I just felt like a lot of people were asking me this question. And so that's why I started out my YouTube channel, because I wanted to help. I believed that I could help a lot of people, because a lot of people were asking the same thing, and I just felt like I have the mediums to do so, so why not? And you know, I love to speak, you know, so it was just that sort of thing. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to create a channel and just help as many people that I can. And that was just like my mission, to help people with natural hair and all that stuff. And also my other passions, like with food as well, with hair, like I said, with faith as well. I also wanted to also help people through testimonies and through like faith stuff basically. And that's why I started the YouTube channel. So it wasn't necessarily because I wanted to earn money, like that was not even like in what I was thinking when I started out the YouTube channel. And so it's important for you to have the passion, because that's the thing that's going to drive you. So like with any other business or job or whatever, you need to actually love what you're doing, because there are times when you won't be doing well. There are times when you won't be doing well, and you just need that urge to continue, to that perseverance, that endurance to continue, you know, not to say, I'm so over this, I'm closing my channel, whatever. Like that's the only thing that's going to drive you till the end. That's the only thing that's going to drive you up until you get to your monetization stage. And I remember I was talking to someone and they were like, no, the only reason why you almost at 1,000K at that time is because you're pretty. And I'm just like, for me that was just an insult. Like I don't even see it as maybe this person was trying to say this or that. For me, I just saw it as an insult, because it's like, I put out content because I want to help people, because I want to help the next person, and I want to have information that's like valid or like solid or that's helpful. Now I'm just only getting to 1,000 subscribers only because I'm pretty. Like, it was just so off for me. And I mean, yeah, so anyway, I think the monetization thing is just a reward, but it shouldn't be what drives you. And even the reason why I'm saying passion is important is because you're gonna upload videos and you're gonna think that, yeah, this video, I am going to shock everyone, it's going to blow up, it's going to trend, it's gonna go viral and everything. Charlie, you'll get what? 10 views. And you're like, wait, what? Like, the quality of this content is good. The execution was amazing. Editing was there. Equipment was there, whatever. But you're only getting 10 views. It's like, that's how it is. That's how it is, guys. You might think that, you know, these videos that you have planned are gonna like, they're going to shake everyone. Guys, YouTube, it'll humble you. If you don't have that drive, then you can get discouraged at that moment, and then you're just gonna stop YouTube altogether because you're not seeing the results. And also, numbers can be very discouraging, guys. Numbers can be so discouraging. You can post a video, like I said, that you think may trend, but you're not getting the numbers. Or even with subscribers, you feel like you're not moving. Like, there was a time when I went from 100 subscribers to, when I got my first 100 subscribers, it was within like 2 weeks. But then when I went from 100 to 200, it was a drag. It was a drag, and I don't even know why, guys. These things just happen. I think it took me like 2 to 3 months to get me to 200 subs, guys. It was ridiculous. And then as soon as I passed 200, then it started becoming like a bit easier. But then I also faced like a bit of a challenge when it was like 500 to 600 subs. It also took quite a while. And then I could say that from like 700, then it started to, you know, increase gradually. And then from 900 to 1,000, it didn't take that long because a lot of people were sharing and all that stuff. So yeah. Next point is consistency. So this is something that I wasn't really like doing. There were times when I used to post like every week or like even twice a week or whatever, but it just wasn't consistent. I didn't have a specific time in the week when I used to post. It was just very random. But I can say that like with consistency, people are always like, they remember you every week. So that's how you increase your following. And this also leads me to my next point, which is picking up patterns, like seeing what people like, seeing what people don't like. Picking up patterns, so like I realized with myself, I posted a lot of like hair stuff, and then I went into like reviews because I just found it interesting, like doing the Superbalist one, the Zandu one, and the Wish one as well. And then there was another one that I did, which was like a travel thing, not really travel, but like I was moving to Stellenbosch, and that whole process of moving here and getting all my stuff for school and, you know, all of that stuff. Those videos were really, they have the highest views. And then the one video that has the highest views, is almost at 10k views, is the products that you should buy if you're on a budget. So if you tend to pick up patterns like that, the time when I bought a wig from Wish, and I also bought from Deluxe Studios, that video was also like doing good. So all the videos that have like a review sort of thing to it are really doing well. So then I figured that people want to know your experiences with things, like people want to know how service was with, you know, that company or whichever company, and that's what I started going into. But I think there should be a good balance to that as well. I feel like you shouldn't only be focusing on what people want to see, because it's also quite difficult to see like what people actually want, you know. So just put out your content, put out whatever that you have in mind, and then you start narrowing down into what people are viewing more on your channel. So with me, it's more of like hair. With the food one, I haven't really done my best, to be quite honest. Like, I really haven't, so I can't even count that in. So it's the hair one and doing reviews. So and things that are just like handy as well. So like things that you can buy on a budget, you see. People want to know what it is, and I guess that's why that video is doing really well. And the next point is take constructive criticism. Yeah, I think a lot of people, like for me, like it's fine if you say that I need to improve on something. Like for me, that's okay. I think it just also depends on how you say it as well. Some people will be like, okay, no, maybe you just need to, you know, fix your thumbnail or like fix your intro video or something like that. But if you're gonna be like, nah, like, what is this? This is not the content we want. Like, guys, there's just a difference between constructive criticism and people just being like negative. So I feel like you should just be able to actually distinguish what is what, you know. So for me, just if it's negative, I'll just cut it off, because I'm just like not about that. If people are saying, like, if you can pick up in the comment section that people are complaining about, or people are suggesting stuff, or people are saying that, oh, okay, no, like, people, like, the fan was on, it's making noise. Or if they say like, let's say if you're shooting a review video and you leave out some stuff and people say, okay, no, maybe next time you need to put in more variation to what you're talking about so that it makes it more understanding or whatever. Like, take advice from people and hear what they have to say, and that's how you can actually only improve, you know, if people actually talk about stuff and if you pick up on that and actually improve. Okay, then my 7th point is watch what other YouTubers are doing. Then my 7th point is that watch other YouTubers and learn from them. So for me, I started watching like a lot of other YouTubers, and that also helped me with my creative process. Like, it helped me to say, okay, this person talked about hair products. Maybe I can talk about, maybe I can, instead of talking about one product, compare a whole lot of different products. And that's how you just feed off of like other people. And I'm not saying you should steal other people's ideas or steal people's content or steal people's whatever, like their signature stuff. But I feel like if you can just learn from other people and then try to make it your own, like, I feel like that's okay. It also helps to know like what other people are doing out there as well, and then you can also take cue from that and see how you can better it or see what you can do to make it your own. The 8th thing is that it is okay if you're going through an uncreative phase. You will go through a time when you're just like, oh my gosh, I literally don't have anything to fill. Like, oh my gosh, like, what am I gonna talk about next? Like, oh my gosh, like, what do people want? Like, oh my gosh, I'm so demotivated. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, you will go through phases like that, and it is okay, guys. What matters is how you pick up. And if you're gonna disappear like I did, I know I disappeared for like quite a while, like 4 or 5 months without posting on YouTube, and I just needed that time to myself, guys. I was really going through a lot. Like, last 2020, like January, February, March, guys, I went through a lot. Like, I was just like, YouTube can wait, you know. And of course, if you need to prioritize your mental health, physical health, then go for it. But just make sure that when you come back stronger. And so it really is okay, guys. Like, if you feel like you're not creative, just watch other YouTubers or take time off YouTube. Just do you, and just make sure that you don't disappear for too long. Some people disappear for like a year and then you're like, you know. So just make sure that you come back stronger. Just make sure that you produce, you know, stronger content and quality content as well. 9th thing is try to keep up with trends. So with things like challenges, you know, like accent challenges, or like the spicy noodle challenge, or like, you know, things like that, that can actually increase your viewing because it's what's trending and people are probably searching on it. And if your video is there, people get to see a video, people get to like, they see other content that you have, and then they subscribe, and then you've got new subscribers. So just try to keep up with trends. That's something that I wasn't really too, that's what I didn't do it, guys, to be honest. I didn't. But then I saw with like my friends what they were doing, keeping up with trends. It increased their views and their subscribership, or so increase their subscribers. And then the 10th thing, which is the last and final one, is that be yourself. I know this sounds like such a motivational thing, like there's only one of you in the world. Like, God made you in a, of course God made you in a, he made you in a fearfully and wonderfully way, and marvelous are his works. Of course you are, that is what you are. But it's so easy for you to, especially when you have that passion and that drive to start YouTube, then you start watching a whole lot of YouTubers that you look up to, and or even just one YouTuber, and you're just so fascinated by the way they talk or fascinated by the way they do things, and then now you start acting like them because you think that they're cool or whatever. Guys, this is a thing, you know, like, just be yourself. I think when I got to 1,000 subscribers, a lot of people were like, yeah, thank you so much for being yourself, thank you so much for just being natural, being yourself, and not really conforming to anything. And for me, that was just like, it was heartwarming because like I think I don't know, it's just heartwarming. But like, just be yourself, guys. It's so easy to pick up when you're not yourself, and remember that you can only pretend for so long. So if you're not yourself, that time will expire, and then we'll start seeing who this person really is. So just be yourself. That's how you'll actually get a lot of subscribers. That's how you'll actually connect with people, because of how you are. And that is pretty much all I have to say. So guys, I just really want to thank you once again for all the support, the love, and the sharing, guys. All of you that shared my video, guys, I am so grateful, and I just pray that God blesses you so much, because you helped me reach 1,000 subscribers. I did not reach it on my own. You guys helped me get there. So I am so grateful, guys. Thank you so much for your support. And yeah, here's to more amazing content, guys. I've got like amazing content that I have, you know, the vibes for the next 6 months, and I'm so excited to be sharing that with you. And just stay tuned, guys. Let's keep on sharing, let's keep on liking, let's keep on doing all the things, okay? So, and now I'm just waffling. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, and I will definitely see you in my next video. Ciao.